He discovered that there was an artificial film on the turkey leg, similar to plastic.
You're gonna force me to put my kid on ADHD medicine, or else you're going to call CPS on me?
You have to put your kid.
No! Get ready, guys. What is this about? Shh! Shut up! Why is there wires on that pigeon?
What's good, family? Welcome to Lady Boss Energy, where we uplift, motivate, and inspire each other to get shit together. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you know somebody that you think would enjoy watching this, or you think needs to see this, share it with them. These videos are for entertainment and educational purposes only. I'm not responsible for what you do or don't believe. Take what you believe and leave what you don't. These are conspiracy theory videos. Do your own research. Don't just see a video and run with it and be like, that's what it is. Like, you have to dig and do your research on what you're watching. If you do feel like it's true, dig into it. I was going to do a true crime video, but when I started recording it, bro, it was whack AF. Whack as... I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not showing that. So next Saturday will be my true crime Saturdays, and I will have something put together that is better than that, because it like really irritated me, because I was like we were on part 3 of the story and then it just cut out, and I'm like, that's lame. I'm not showing that. I cannot stand watching videos where it's like part 1 and then part 2 isn't with it, or you'll see a part 3. If I see a story and it's like it's on part 3 and that's the first one I see, I go to the profile and I look for part 1 and 2. I look for all the parts. I hate an incomplete story. So I will never do that to you. And if I do on accident, I will bring the other parts on the following video. So, okay, let's do our affirmations. I breathe in peace. I breathe out tension. Inhale deeply for 4 seconds. Hold for 7. Exhale for 8. Okay, let's do it. Ready? That was nice. My name echoes in rooms long after I'm gone. Just be your true, authentic self, and they'll never forget who you are. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's get straight into it.
Can I blow your mind right now? Okay. If the center of the earth is hot, why is the bottom of the ocean cold? Right, let that sink in. So you're closer to the source of the earth's heat, but the water is colder. It doesn't make sense.
Point.
So Chris and I were talking about this because we were flying to see our sister last summer, and we're going over the ocean. And I said, make it make sense, Chris. Scientists expect us to believe that the center of the earth is 100% pure lava, which is liquid fire. You can look this up. So shouldn't the bottom of the ocean be boiling water? Well, it's not. It's cold water. So there's only one explanation for this. There's only one explanation. And that is that the center of the earth is actually frozen. And if this is a hard thing to believe, you just have to look to the evidence. And who gives us the evidence? The same scientists that try to tell us that the center of the earth is hot. Okay, so if you really want to go down this rabbit hole with me, ask yourself why 50% of scientists say that the dinosaurs were killed by the Ice Age, and the other 50% say it was because of volcanic eruptions. Well, if the center of the earth is frozen, what comes out of a volcano? I think you know where I'm going with this.
The earth is flat. It's not round.
All right, y'all. We're at a 4-star hotel
Ew.
in Boca Raton, Florida. And we were looking at the covers. And when the sunlight specifically hit the covers, look at what we seen.
That's nasty.
This is unacceptable and disgusting.
That's disgusting.
But as you can see on this side, when there's no sunlight, it looks like it's clean. But look at when there's sunlight.
That's nasty.
Wow.
AF.
Not to get spiritual. What's done in the dark?
Listen, hey, you listen.
What's the name of this hotel?
The Hilton Boca Raton Suites. 4 stars.
Rat on.
Boca does me home of the rat.
Rat
Listen,
time.
this is disgusting. No, thank you.
Nope.
A lot of people really just don't want to talk about how amazing human quantum entanglement is. Or in layman's terms, telepathy. Our ability to know what each other are thinking without having to say anything. Our ability to feel each other, whether it be through the phone or be just sitting next to somebody, you can feel them. That's quantum entanglement. It's literally everything is connected. No matter how far apart two things are, they're still close by. They're still connected no matter what. Distance is an illusion. You could be in the United States and your best friend be in Antarctica. You could literally be feeling each other, thinking about each other right now. If that's human quantum entanglement, imagine animals. Imagine planetary. We're connected to the animals. We connected to the planet. All through the power of the mind. Telepathy. All through the mind. The mind is all.
It's beautiful. Quantum entanglement is beautiful.
A DoorDash delivery woman drops off a bag of food and takes a photo to document the delivery. So far, so good. The food was delivered to homeowner Mark Hardin's front door in Evansville, Indiana. The meal was from Arby's. Then something happened to his wife, Mandy.
She started eating and she started coughing and gasping. Next thing I know that she's gagging enough that it's made her throw up. And I come in here and I noticed that there was some type of spray on the bag. And that's when I went back and watched the footage from my doorbell camera and realized that the food had been tampered with.
You can say that again. When Cardin watched the footage, he noticed that after the driver snapped the photo, she sprayed something that he believes is pepper spray right on the bag. Why would the delivery driver pepper spray a customer's food? Did they even know who she was?
I've never met her before in our life. Just walk up to her house, spray pepper spray on our food.
Was she unhappy with the tip? Here's a receipt from the order. It shows they tipped $2 on the nearly $28 meal. That's just a 7% tip.
Are you disturbed by what you see on this video?
I'm scared to let people make my food at the restaurant. But I feel like, okay, y'all got cameras, there's other people around. You might not do nothing stupid. But to let somebody get your food from a restaurant, put it in their car, drive it all the way to you, with the hopes of thinking they not going to do nothing stupid, as much evil is out here in this world, baby,
Right.
no, I'm good. Nope, I'm good. I'm not handicapped. I'm not sick. I'm going to get my own food. Yep. Because this kind of stuff right here. And then I talked to somebody about this and they were like, no, they seal the bag. They tape your drink down. People are very bright and smart. They have ways of getting in your food. I don't care if it's taped down or not. There are people who take stuff back to the store, make it look like it never was worn, taking out the package and everything. No, I'm good. You're not going to be playing with my food. I'm pretty sure somebody has done it before, but it won't be nobody from DoorDash.
I don't even eat out anymore. At all. Like, at all.
Okay. Can somebody please explain to me how when he puts a towel up... No, you gotta... I can't... Yeah, there you go. Okay, this is him. How is it that we can see he's...
That's crazy.
blocking his face with a towel?
You can see it?
I can see you.
Oh my god,
How?
this shit
Look,
is crazy!
how? Look, you guys, seriously. Look. Okay? This is like no magic trick. Look.
Oh my god, this is freaky.
His whole face
What?
is blocked.
That's
How?
crazy.
Oh my god.
That's wild.
Why do it feel like bad people always win at life, but good people always come up short? What if, what if there was no such thing as good or evil and they were just programs by the elites to keep us stuck in karma? This video is about to get a little dark and a little deep. Stay with me. You always find yourself helping someone, but when you fall short in life, no one helps you. Then you sit back and say, I'm not dealing with that person no more. I'm not talking to that person no more. It's not really about that. It's about a lack of understanding what the universe really is. The universe is not good or bad. The universe is about frequency, vibration, and balance. Why do you think all these so-called elites have billions of dollars and they control the world? They're not really good people, but yet They control everything. But a lot of times you will come across good spiritual people with good morals that just want to help everyone, but they can't even afford to pay their rent. These people control the world because they are confident in what they do. Everything works like a radio in certain stations, but I'm gonna come back to this. The so-called elites, they study the planet we live on and they operate just like her. I'm not saying that the planet is evil. I'm just trying to tell you that evil don't really exist. Your morals don't exist, but your frequency exists. Little small details like this will open this up. Nature will give you raspberries, blueberries, blackberries to keep you healthy, but at the same time, she will give you poisonous berries. One bite will kill you. So nature is showing her good side and she's showing her bad side. If you want to get shit done, sometimes you have to tap into that inner monster. Remember, our reality works like a radio. You get tuned in to different stations or channels anytime you want. Love is a channel. Hate is a channel. Sickness, joy, envy, fear. These are all channels that we can tap into. But you are never supposed to stay stuck on one frequency. And that's what happened to so-called good people. We are stuck in love, joy, happiness, peace, namaste. And the people that control this world, they go into love, hate, envy, everything because they understand that you need all of these things to exist in this reality. If you are too nice, you become weak. I'm not telling you not to be evil. I'm trying to tell you to be aware and stay kind. Being nice and being kind, two different things. Good and bad really don't exist. And once spiritual people understand this, we can take back our reality.
Was you picking up what he was putting down? Because I was.
Man, just imagine you chilling, looking out the window, then this happened. Then the bird do some crazy shit like this. You don't know what to do.
That's
Spam,
crazy.
or it's trying to attack you, but on funnel grade. Shit is crazy, y'all. What?
I saw this video on another channel, and that's crazy.
Please help me! Please help me! Confirming today that 30-year-old Shanti Dixon was found to death. Just next to the dead-end road where she was found on is where Dixon lived. IMPD arresting 29-year-old Francisco Valadez for allegedly killing Dixon. Police say he was her rideshare driver and picked her up around 3:30 in the morning to take her home, but she never made it. While the chief wouldn't say what rideshare app Valadez was working for, according to court documents, he was working for Uber the night he allegedly killed Dixon. In a statement from Uber, they say Valadez has since been banned from driving for the company and that they will assist IMPD with their investigation.
Women, you have a right to exist in this community safely, and you have a right to use these ride shares safely. Trust yourself.
And while police say rideshare apps are typically safe to use, they recommend doing things like making sure the driver in the car matches what it says on the app, share your ride with people you know, and if something doesn't feel right, ask the driver to pull over.
Trust your gut. Trust your intuition. That's what it's there for.
So they're not even trying to hide this no more, y'all. They're not even trying to hide this no more, y'all. Jobs are being deleted left and right off the job market. And this just took place in the town of Temple, Texas. The AT&T customer service suite just laid off their entire staff, and they told them that they don't need it anymore. Why? Well, because they're outsourcing and moving straight in with AI. And if AI can do it cheaper, faster, and better, then they don't need them. So now a whole bunch of them are panicking because they lost their job. A lot of people left, and only the ones that are trying to make a little bit of extra bucks are staying, y'all.
Oh, we're getting fired. We're getting fired. We are getting fired. Look how empty it is. They said, fuck it, we're already fired. Let's leave now. Only the black people that need their hours is still here. That's crazy. Oh, there's one white girl in the back. She needs her money. Let's see who else. Oh, Ghost Town. Oh, look, there's Color Girl. One more. And we're fucked.
So that entire building used to be filled with people that was answering phones left and right, and now you're talking straight to a robot, and it's aggravating. I noticed this a few years ago, y'all. It's so aggravating talking to this AI stuff, and
It's very different when you get a real person on the phone, a real life person that can, you know, empathize with your situation. And now it seems that with AI taking over, they're literally turning this into a cold world, y'all. This is crazy. But yeah, man, this is the shift. AI is really taking over. Y'all see it, y'all feel it. And like I said, y'all, this is a snowball effect. The more consciousness and awareness that raises on the planet, the faster these things collapse. Because I already explained what AI truly is, y'all. But yeah, the shift is here. Let's continue to get it. Peace in.
Do whatever the f you need to do for yourself. You understand me? For those of you who are sitting at home, rotting, stressed out behind a mother job, look at this caption. Okay? His coworker is dead. And the manager got the nerve to say, is he motherfucking clocked out? He's clocked out permanently, bitch. Okay? Why are you worried about whether or not he's on this clock?
Right.
You ain't even concerned about this person? This is a person. And y'all be out here wondering, I don't know if they like me. I don't know if I can take this day off. Take the day off. You hear me? Take it off now. Go and take the day off. Take the time off. And stop stressing about bullshit that you cannot control.
Yep.
Because the minute that your ass laid out on the slab, they're going to post your motherfucking job somewhere. You understand me? This is a damn shame. And whoever the supervisor is should be fired.
They do not care about us. They don't care about us.
So I've been seeing this video circulating on the internet, and I gotta speak on it. Trigger warning. This dude and the two other dudes that was with him have to be the most vile, disgusting human beings, not even human being, monsters I've ever laid my eyes on in a long time. Those of you who don't know what they did, let me tell you real quick. And these bum unalived the mother, father, and son in front of the two toddlers over money. You broke bums. You know getting money, mother. How dare you take someone's life over that? Jail is too good for these dudes. That's not good enough. I don't know why no bill has passed that when you take someone out, you should have the same, but slower, more painful. It was a hard watch. Watching that toddler take his little sister or brother, dragging them out of the room so they wouldn't see their mother there on the floor, was heartbreaking. Then watching them innocently not know what's going on, try to hand one of the robbers a toy, and he just pushes them to the side. This is disgusting. You know, when you growing up, your parents instilling you that monsters are not real. Monsters are very real. This is what they look like. These three men, these are what monsters are, walking around amongst men and women, and then have the nerve to conduct themselves like, who cares?
Right.
Look at it.
Do you know the incident I'm talking about?
No.
Okay. You have no idea.
I know that somebody got locked up.
Who got locked up?
Somebody is a name that you saying.
Who got locked up?
The name that you saying. You said somebody's name Alonzo or something like that.
Normally I don't wish bad on people, even the worst people, but these aren't people. These are monsters. These are demons. These are without a doubt Satan's creations. I could really go into detail about how I feel about these guys and how I feel what should be done to these guys, but I think I went too far and I don't want to push it for the sake of guidelines. Disrespectfully, of course.
I want to send prayers of love and healing to those babies. They didn't deserve to have to go through that. Just to sit here and think about the trauma and the life that them babies are going to have because of this. And to be so selfish. I have 2 more videos right after this. I do want to say there may be a trigger warning or 2. I don't know. This is my first time really showing these types of videos on my channel, so I don't know. I think it meets guidelines. But I just want to say prayers to those babies, prayers to the family, and you know what? Prayers to the men that committed the crime. Because it wasn't the person. It was the dark within them that made them do that shit. That made them think that that was okay.
As 42-year-old Shannon Patricia Youngworth and her son, 20-year-old Jorge Alexander Reyes Youngworth, leaving the 2 young children in a state of unimaginable trauma. The intruders rushed to destroy evidence before fleeing the scene. unaware that nearly every moment of their crime had already been captured on camera. Meanwhile, inside the home, a heartbreaking act of bravery unfolds. The older child, despite being just a toddler himself, pulls his little sibling away, shielding them from the sight of their mother on the floor. A moment of pure innocence and instinct, leaving investigators and everyone who later watched this footage stunned.
That shit is crazy. The kid shouldn't have to do that, bro. They're probably all 106 too. Oh my God.
Just minutes later, officers arrive at the house after being dispatched to the 911 call placed by the mother, unaware of what they are about to walk into.
Police department! I heard kids screaming in there. Police department! 1409, give us the channel for now. I got a male down on the ground. I got blood.
Grab it, police!
Police department!
Hey, come here, kid. Come here, buddy.
Come here.
Yeah, for those babies, man.
Update. This was not a random robbery. This was a organized hit. As you guys know, social media has been reacting to the 3 men that dressed up as UPS drivers so that they could rob a family, then proceeded to take the lives of the 3 adults in front of the 2 children. News is now reporting that the dad was the plug, that they knew him. It stated that the dad was under investigation by local and federal authorities for trafficking illegal substances. That explains why he said the dad's name, why the house has so many cameras inside of it, why they went as far as dressing up as UPS men. No matter what they found in that house, no matter how much money they got, they were always planning on making bruh go bye-bye. That's not an excuse for what they did. They traumatized 2 children for the rest of their lives, bro. If that little kid did not grab his brother, I feel like they would have tried to get the kids. I feel like under the jail is not enough. Regardless, court has started for them. We will figure out more information soon. Pretty sure one of them is just gonna tell it all and snitch. Because if they lose, they're definitely never, ever seen the light of day ever again. Praying for those children. Rest in peace to the family. I'll keep y'all updated if any more information comes my way.
Yeah, I don't need that shit. I'm dead. I don't touch hot dogs at all. It's nasty.
You're gonna force me to put my kid on ADHD medicine, or else you're going to call CPS on me?
You have to put your kid on these meds. Like, it's best for your kid. I'm trying to do you a favor. Not even do you a favor, do what's best for your child. And if you don't follow these instructions, ma'am, I will be forced to call CPS.
So you are forcing me. You're saying either I put my kid on medication that they don't need.
I will be forced to call CPS.
That's wild.
What you're doing right now is jeopardizing your kid, jeopardizing your kid's future.
This isn't an actual doctor. This is a pharmaceutical salesman trying to sell you something for a bonus. When he says I'm doing you a favor, that means he has a quota to meet. Mamas, always use your intuition.
Always. Don't ever put your babies on that shit.
What if I told
No bueno.
you that you are in a quantum electromagnetic prism that has hijacked your consciousness and pushed it into this reality so you can curate the reality that they have programmed you to simulate? And quantum physics actually proves this. Follow me. I know it's complex, but I'm gonna break it down for you. Stay with me. So we all know about the Zerber effect, right? I want you to hold that in the back. We're gonna bring that back to the front. We're gonna bring this all together, okay? So we do understand that everything is made out of atoms. Atoms is 99% nothingness potential energy. You are actually a super atomic being in a super fixed position, as long as you don't respond to your environment, the environment that you are creating and collapsing based on your perception of you, which has been manipulated from birth. Okay, so you are actually programmed, because it's also been studied that we do compute everything just the same as computers do, and computers were actually based on us. Yes, we are the blueprint and model for what technology is built off of. So you have a thing called computational computing. Yeah, and that goes on in the hexagonal lattices within your brain. Okay, follow me. So what that means is that you are collapsing this electromagnetic field into whatever you want it to be, and that is based on your perception of you, which has been programmed into you from birth. Not only is that going on, but you also have conscious Wi-Fi that allows for the government to connect to the consciousness of every super atomic being and all of the NPCs and agencies that are in the system as well. They can connect just like they exposed it in the movie The X-Men. And do you want to know what those hydrogen colliders are doing? Just like in the X-Men, they're opening up motherfucking portals to these interdimensional beings that are wanting to drain you of your lights in your life and your solar body, so that way you can have the opportunity to surpass them in your godship. This is all being dropped in CIA documents that confirm superhuman abilities. Let's go to the clip. This is the X-Men, mind you, showing you the hydrogen collider, how they can travel through space and time by combusting these particles. Yes. Showing you that the Nazi war was not what you think it was. And putting you into an alternate reality. This is technology that they've had since the 50s. You get what I'm saying? This is how they wanted to mimic the all-seeing eye. This is the technology. Yes, right in your face.
This man missing after he shows how we are living on the Truman Show? Watch this.
Y'all see how there's no cars behind me, right? No, watch by the time I get to my house, there's gonna be cars driving right near me. Watch this. This shit happens every time. Watch this shit. Just pay attention. By the time I reach my yard, there's gonna be a bunch of cars, bro. Watch. Can't make this shit up. Just watch.
There's 1, 2. There's no cars nowhere.
I'm about to turn in to go to my yard.
Stay on the road, though.
Right? Now watch when I'm about to hit the door. Watch this shit. Going into my gate. But who do we have here? A bunch of cars, like I said. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There was no cars.
5, 6.
Where did they come from?
7, 8. Boy, I tell you, boy.
That's
boy.
crazy.
I know what I be talking about.
That's wild. I believe it, though.
Most of you think we're crazy and out of our minds while you have your faces buried in your phones for 12 hours a day or more and have no idea what is happening around you. Start looking up, or better yet, pay attention to this documentary.
I can control what I feed to my child. I can control how I grow my food and if I want to spray pesticides or not. But I cannot control the experiments over my head.
Within an hour, it spreads out, it creates a blanket.
We're in a war. This is a war against me, you, our children, our grandchildren, and generations to come. This is war raged upon us.
These programs consist of spraying tons of patented aerosol pollutants into our skies without public consent. This includes aluminum, barium, strontium, and more.
It's targeting your food, your water, and it's coming in multiple different ways.
If people want to know if this is a real thing, states have bills to ban it.
I think there are now 32 states that have taken an attempt at this.
This has become a huge issue.
If your average citizen knew the truth of what's going on and what they're being exposed to without their consent, they would be outraged and they would take action.
I don't want some creep ramming chemicals down my throat without my permission.
We need to prosecute those people that are doing it.
Do we stand in one spot and say enough is enough, and if they don't listen, we take it to the next step?
You've been doing this for a while?
Yep.
Long time. People do care.
Yeah.
We care deeply.
I know that.
So we're now getting really involved, and now we're going to bring something legal against your company.
Wake up, people.
You know the one thing about flat Earth that does trip me out? Google images of satellites. They're just all...
There's no real pictures?
They're all
graphics?
Yeah, dude. Not a single one is not. This is the one thing that tripped me out, I'm not gonna lie. They're all just like renders. I've never seen a satellite that was real. I'm just saying, I'm not a flat earther, I'm just saying.
Yeah, that is very strange now that you bring that up. Why would they want to sell us on Earth being round?
That's not the only thing they're selling you on. They're selling you on space as well, because you're thinking outer space and all those other planets and stuff
real?
like that. Yeah. Huh?
You don't think they're real? You don't think sun's real?
No. Sun is real. The sun and the moon is real.
Okay.
But outer space is not.
Outer space is not real.
Yeah, because we haven't seen. Then what is it? What are we
It's
doing?
water over the firmament. Is water.
Over the firmament, he's talking.
We're in the ocean right now.
We under the firmament, under the dome, and there's water over the firmament. Firmament says it in the Bible. The outer space is there's no such thing.
There's no such thing as outer space.
No, and that's the whole thing that got you tricked and why you think the other planets and stuff. The planets are wandering stars that you think about.
So you think all that like them going to Mars stuff is all?
How they going to the Mars? Why they don't put the same rover on the moon so we can watch the Earth spin right now? How they gonna go to Mars?
They're talking about building a society on Mars, right?
Yeah. Why they doing that? Why they ain't got the same thing on the moon right now though?
Yeah.
How they gonna go to Mars?
Like the whole thing is like we never went back to the moon, right?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
We never went to the moon, period. We never went, period.
I'm here at Aldi, and almost everything they have contains bioengineered food ingredients.
This ain't the real Medea. The real Medea is Greek mythology. You see, this Medea is spelled M-A-D-E-A, right? But the real Medea's name is spelled M-E-D-E-A. Check it out. She was portrayed as a powerful, ruthless, and vengeful woman. All of those women versus men movements, this is where it first started. Right here with Medea and Jason. I'm starting to think this was their plan all along. To make men and women go against each other. And this is where it started. It started with Medea. She was ruthless, like how things are going now. Remember? Zeus Network. Greek mythology. And although people would say this is for entertainment purposes only, it's because it is. And this is the real Medea, right? Shh! Shut up! See, guys, you gotta understand where this all started at. Because this is what people are saying, I wanna know. But something to think about. All those shows that's been going on, what, people fighting? Going against each other? For entertainment purposes only? Yeah, Medea probably was the start of that. Shh! Shut up! Read it. Shh, it's not a game. But of course, this video is for entertainment purposes only, and Medea is not a real person. This is just a Greek mythology figure. I don't know what to think. Let me know what you think. I'm out.
Peace. I believe it. What is wrong with people, bro?
It's not my fault. I don't know that.
That's crazy. They need to make a rule, all delivery drivers, like you get a notification on your phone or something when they're delivering a package that needs to be signed for. Otherwise, I don't know. This is out of control though. Fake delivery drivers and trying, like, come on, man.
In the beginning, God created the heavens, and the earth,
And God said, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters." And God made the firmament, and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. And it was so. And God called the firmament heaven. And God called the firmament heaven. And God called the firmament.
How am I the first person to hear Cardi say this on an interview? And if you haven't seen it, you might want to in case they take it down.
I really feel like this country keeps you sick on purpose. Like I went to Colombia and I ate KFC, the McDonald's and everything. Yeah. It was so fresh. It felt like they just cut the chicken in the back. It was so good that when I came back to America, like I craved it. It was terrible. It tastes like plastic. And then it made me, take a big shit. Like, it's like, oh, I forgot why I haven't ate KFC in a long time. Like, it makes me shit. But it didn't make me shit in Colombia. Like, yo, this country is keeping us sick.
And she's not wrong. This doctor who used to work for the FDA just proved everything she was saying.
You have to get people to understand that we're living in a society today, like America's food, bar none, is banned in most other countries. The chicken is banned in other countries because it's cleansed with chloride, which is a carcinogen, okay? The pork is banned in other countries because they feed pigs ractopamine, okay? You can look that up too. There's so much of our food that is banned in other countries. It cannot even be sold in other countries. Cannot be sold in Europe. Cannot be sold in China. Cannot be sold in Japan. It's banned. So when you start to help people understand, if you eat the typical standard American diet, you're going to be sick. This is why 70% of the population is on a prescription drug.
And you need to clean out the junk and toxins from the food you eat. If you are always feeling bloated in your gut and in your face, if even when you get good sleep, you take a nap, you're still groggy and sluggish throughout the day, you're not pooping at least twice a day, you get sick often, and I could go on and on because our gut and brain are very closely connected, so it affects everything if it's off. And there's a ton of things you can do to flush out all that junk, but one that actually puts nutrients back into your body is soursop bitters. This stuff is full of herbs and roots, and there's a reason why Jamaicans swear by soursop and look good literally at any age. And if you try to find the actual soursop fruit in America, it is so expensive, but these soursop bitters you can get for like half the price. But good luck trying to find this anywhere too, because it's literally nowhere to be found, but I was able to find a small holistic business that sells it. So if you want to check out the reviews and see what people are saying about it, I'm going to leave it somewhere down below.
Don't be long where you don't belong. You cannot talk somebody out of an action or a habit that they don't see a problem with. Too often, we find ourselves negotiating with someone else's reasoning instead of recognizing their resistance. And what we tend to look over until it's too late is the absence of perceived dysfunction eliminates the invitation for transformation. You cannot initiate change in a system that doesn't register distress. So what's clear to you is neutral to them. The dysfunction might be obvious, but they are calibrated to it. It's familiar, not alarming. So save your breath unless you're ready for war. When someone's identity is entangled in their justifications, the truth feels invasive. But let me give you perspective. You are debating someone's defense mechanism. They're not supposed to agree with you. We tend to forget that part. We think the more sense we make, the more convincing we are. Not realizing the more sense we make, the more threatened they feel. We have to go back to the basics and understand anything built on justification will always be opposed, since conceding the point would unravel the psychological scaffolding sustaining the narrative together. So simply put, it's rare that people change for truth. They change when the lie starts costing too much.
No. Get ready, guys. What is this about? Shh. Shut up! Why is there wires on that pigeon? What happened? What is this? Who is that? Where is it going? Shh. What is that about? Wires connected to a pigeon? Now, we've been hearing this for a long time now, guys. saying that these pigeons are spies. That's what people are saying. I didn't say that. I would not know. I am not a pigeon. All right? But what is going on with that pigeon, guys? It looked like wires connected to it. Stop playing with me, son. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I don't know where the hell that pigeon came from. I don't even know if that video is real or not. It could be AI. Shh. Shut up! Listen. You've been feeding those pigeons for years. You don't even have to feed them. Because people are saying that this whole time, they've been robots. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game around here, guys, and you know what time it is. Shh. Shut up! I'm just playing around, guys. His wings got shredded. He probably got into an altercation with other pigeons, right? They probably jumped him. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game around here, guys. You know what time it is. Shh. Shut up! But I tell you one thing. If I ever see a pigeon around me with wires connected to it, hey, yo, give me some water, bro.
Cut off your family immediately before they end up doing this to you.
Can't choose your family. You can love them, but you can love them from a distance too. And there are a lot of my family members that I've had to learn to love from a distance. They call me, I'm like, yeah, I'm here. You need something, let me know. But I can't have you in my life because you're toxic. You're poisonous. And there's nothing wrong with people like, what's wrong with you? You get away from your family. The hell with you. I'm happy.
We've all heard the saying, blood is thicker than water. But we have to ask ourselves, is blood worth your peace? Is blood worth sacrificing your dreams? If you're smart, the answer is no. And the truth is,
You give people the benefit of the doubt. You try to believe that they're going to be a good person. And you try to believe that this mother has your best interest at heart. And then it fails every time.
real talk, that's one piece of propaganda we need to stop falling for. Blood is thicker than water is not a good look if that blood turns into a cancer. You know who they are, and if you've been thinking about it for a while, it's probably time that you do it. So, I'll leave you with this.
How much disrespect can I take until I cut off a friend or a family member?
How much poison do you take until you die?
Yo, I don't know who needs to hear this, but
when you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, you ain't off. Facts. And the best way to make sure you're doing what you need to do is to set up a system of principles that you live by. For some people, that's religion. For some people, it ain't. But you need to get off your and live right. You wondering why things ain't working for you, but you still it off. You think because you did right Monday through Friday that you can off Saturday and Sunday. Yep. There might be the moments where you need to lock the in.
And that's facts. You can't expect life to reward you for behavior that you don't even respect in other people. And just like how you can't outwork a bad diet, you can't outwork bad principles either. Your problem isn't ambition. You got a lot of that. Your problem is that you don't have the structure to back up those ambitions. The undeniable fact is,
a man must have a code. For no doubt.
Look, the life that you want isn't avoiding you. It's just waiting for you to become the type of person that deserves it.
It took over 10 years for me to fully accept the process of deconstruction, because I spent 10 years trying to reframe Christianity so that I could hold on to it. Around 2023, when I really kind of kicked into my deconstruction like hardcore, I will never forget one morning I woke up and I was listening to my playlist, and it was like something clicked in my brain where I could finally hear what the music was saying. And I truly do think that that's what religiousness does. It places a film on your eyes so that you can't see things for what they actually are. But this morning in particular, I'm listening to these words that I have sang over and over again, and I'm listening to music tell me that I am nothing. I am unworthy of my creator, that I was not chosen. But you know, God had mercy and said, you could come too. I'm a wretch. I'm born in sin. I'm irredeemable. I'm a slave who just benefits from God calling me friend. This is the music. Every other song is saying, oh God, go in and change every single thing about me. It is the denial of self. That is a common phrase in religion, that you are supposed to deny yourself. But what that actually is doing is that it's not removing your power from you. It's giving somebody else the access code to your power. This is the language of somebody who does not see themselves or like themselves. This is the language of somebody who is looking for the solution outside of themselves. And this makes you a perfect slave. So it started slow where it was like, all right, well, I'm just not going to listen to that song. Okay, and then it was like, I was uncomfortable with songs that said Jesus, because in my mind, and you know, this is my theory, they had no reason to change that man's name except that it is spell work on the name. If you convince the world that the power is in this name, and it's not even the name that was originally in the scriptures, I have every reason to believe that there is spell work on that name that is keeping me imprisoned. So then I got rid of the songs that had the name in it. By the time I'm done, there's nothing left. And I had to grieve. I'm telling you, it took me like a good 9 months to really just release it. And I had to grieve letting it go. I still grieve it sometimes because my childhood and my culture is so wrapped up in this music. But at some point, we have to make a decision. You have to choose yourself. Over your comforts, over the euphoria, you have to choose yourself.
And there he is worshiping Jesus on stage. That don't look like worshiping Jesus to me. So I stand up for truth and I call it like I see it. And Kurt Franklin, I don't know what you got going on, but in the past, I used to listen to some Kurt Franklin. And a matter of fact, it sounded like this.
That's wild.
Why is your things up?
Everybody needs to watch this video because this could have ended very badly. So this Kick streamer is out having fun with her friends when one of her friends points out something unsettling. She asks, "Why are the windshield wipers up?" And for those that don't know, that's usually a sign of traffickers who want to show that there is somebody in this car that they can take, and that when you go out to fix them,
They get you.
somebody takes
I've
them.
heard that before.
Thankfully, she understood this and drove off. Watch this.
Why is your things up?
It's cooler than
What the fuck? Wait.
a way for fucking sex trafficking.
That's a way for you to
Get out the car and fix that shit and someone stabbed me under the fucking car.
Oh hell no.
Wait, no. That's weird. That's
If you think that's unsettling, pay attention to this part, because you can see a shadow of what looks like somebody who would have ran up on her should she had gone out to fix those windshield wipers.
Yeah.
Oh hell no.
Crazy.
So now you know. If it doesn't
That's crazy,
sit right with you,
bruh.
don't get out of your car. Go to a safe space and fix it there.
Yeah.
But this could have been a lot worse.
Yes. Thank God she was educated on it.
He discovered that there was an artificial film on the turkey leg, similar to plastic. This is not cheap meat. This is a well-known meat brand. Some people online even suspect it might be 3D printed meat, and the site is giving American consumers chills. This turkey leg was produced by a major mainstream manufacturer, the kind you can find on any grocery store shelf. When she opened the package, she thought the outer layer was normal turkey skin, but as she began cleaning it, she realized the entire drumstick was wrapped in a thick, smooth, rubber-like membrane. She tried pushing her finger through it. It wouldn't break. She tried pulling it off. It wouldn't budge. She finally had to cut it open with a knife and peel the entire sheet off like industrial plastic wrap. And the most unsettling part, the sound, texture, and elasticity of that layer were almost identical to plastic. Some people say it's a processing film. Some say it's a moisture retention coating. But many others have a far more alarming suspicion. Is this a new form of 3D printed meat quietly being tested on the public? Who is altering our food? And why aren't we being told? What do you think about this?
The fact that that was even in the news, I feel like they are intentionally allowing us to become aware of some things, and then other things we find out on our own. At the end of the day, though, okay, so I have this theory. If you are in, okay, picture a room, okay, and there's a table sitting in the middle of the room, and you turn the lights off, okay? It's completely pitch black, right? But then you turn the light on, and now it's completely lit up except for under the table. There's a shadow under the table from the table. But guess what? If you take a flashlight and shine the light under the table, there's nowhere for it's no longer dark anywhere because there's light. That is what my vision for this world is. When the love and the light is so strong and so bright, there will be nowhere for the dark to hide. It would just be gone. That's what I pictured. I was laying in bed last night, and that's what I envisioned. I envisioned a room where you turn the light on, and what I just said, and that is like us. Like, we are the light of the world, right? And that shadow under the table is the darkness. So when we shine love and light into every area of our lives, every area of the world, the dark will have nowhere to hide. It will just have to go. And that is the goal. And it's a big order. I know that. But I'm willing to do it. And if you're willing to do it, I'm going to tell you right now, you got to start working on yourself first. You cannot shine love into the world without shining love into your world, without shining love into yourself, loving every single part of yourself and learning to accept the dark parts of yourself and loving them anyways. That is where the power is, loving every part of yourself, including the parts that aren't so pretty. Listen, we all have this ability within us. And I know that there's people here that are intentionally not doing it. Like, they don't want to, or they are aware. Like my mom is very aware, but she's choosing to stay in her bubble of ignorant bliss. You know what? I've given you the information. You're choosing to make your choice. And when the time comes, all I'm going to be able to say is I told you so. I tried to tell you. I tried to warn you. You didn't want to listen. You wanted to think and act like I was crazy. So whatever. It is what it is. And what I just said is not true. But I am going to get a true crime video put together, and I will have it out on Saturday, next Saturday. Like I said, I had one put together, and then as I was watching it, it was lame. I'm like, I'm not showing that. This is dumb. It pissed me off. So I will get it together, and it will be out on Saturday. I'm working on getting my videos to be longer. I'm going to start making like Thursdays, like Conspiratalks Thursday, and then we're gonna have True Crime Saturday, and then the regular enlightening and uplifting and motivating videos throughout the 7. I hope you enjoyed your holiday and know you're loved. Thank you for tuning in to Lady Boss Energy, where we uplift, motivate, and inspire each other. Get your shit together. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you know somebody who you think would enjoy watching this, or you think needs to see it, share it with them. I hope you have an amazing 24 and the best 7 yet. And I pray the divine radiates love and kindness and compassion and abundance and peace and joy and all the things over your life today, tomorrow, and forever. So I see you on the next one. I love you.